Today we're going to talk about 3 ways to lean out. Most people think they need to lose weight, but I like to reframe that and say that you need to lean out. So one of the things that I talk to clients when they first come in, and that I think is the most important when it comes to leaning out, is the consistency of your meals. So most people get busy at work, you walk into work without having breakfast, next thing you know it's 12 noon and you haven't had a meal all day, and then you're starving. So what you do is you sit down and you have a humongous plate of food, and then you're full from 12 to 6 because your meal was so big. Then by 6 o'clock you're starving again and you want to eat another big meal, and then you probably end up having only 2 meals a day. That is the biggest challenge with people that are trying to lose weight. So one of our golden guidelines is no starchy carbs past 2. So when I say starchy carbs, I mean sweet potatoes, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, Ezekiel bread, couscous, quinoa, any of those are considered starchy carbs. Now those are good starchy carbs, and you can definitely do the right thing at the wrong time. So what I'd like to talk to you about is how to get those starchy carbs in before 2 p.m. and your portion control. If you have an aggressive weight loss goal, I would recommend doing 2 handfuls of a whole wheat starchy carb, a complex starchy carb, before 2 p.m. For example, at breakfast you can do 2 handfuls of oatmeal with some egg whites. That would be a decent breakfast. 3 hours after that, you can have a protein shake. And then 3 hours after that, at lunchtime, if your weight loss goal is aggressive, I wouldn't do another starch. I would probably do a fibrous carb like a vegetable with a lean protein. And from there on out, I would just stick to fibrous carbs with a lean protein or a protein shake. The other important guideline that we always talk about is slow burn cardio. Slow burn cardio requires you to have a watch just like this. It's a Polar watch. You can find it on Amazon. It costs anywhere from 60 to 70 bucks. And you're going to do the calculations for yourself. What you do is you take the number 220 minus your age, whatever that result you get, you multiply that by 0.60, and then once you get that number, that's your low end, the 0.60, and then the 0.70 would be your high end. Let's say, for example, you're 36 years old and your low end is 110 and your high end is 130. That means that you can't go below 110 and you can't go higher than 130. If you stay within that range for 45 minutes to an hour, you're burning strict fat. Now, it's not running, jumping, sprinting, or any of those crazy things. You're just basically gonna do a brisk walk that will keep your heart rate between 110 and 130. That's just a simple example, but you have to do the calculations for yourself. So the 3 guidelines to leaning out ASAP are eating every 3 hours and not going more than 4 hours without eating. Number 2, making sure that you stop your starchy carbs before 2 p.m. And number 3, cardio on an empty stomach. Guys, if you can follow these 3 guidelines, I promise you'll land on a dime, you'll hit your goals, and you'll be extremely happy. I'm JT Tapias, and I hope you lean out soon.